Welcome to the Superhighway News Studio. To find or explore any report, visit superhighway.com.au. Superhighway Australia Morning Report July 31, 2025. One of Australia's largest copper mines closes after 70 years. Next report. O'Callaghan equals Aussie swimming legend with gold at World Champs. Next report. Prominent orchestra makes pitch to save Anu School of Music from cuts. Next report. Inside the fallout from Marshall Islands' Day of Two Sons. Next report. The ATO is pursuing $56 billion in tax debt but sometimes goes after the wrong people. Next report. Brian was discharged from hospital. He died from sepsis the next day. Next report. Third person arrested in Cincinnati mob beatings. Woman victim is Russian who flew home the day after attack. Next report. President Trump responds to crazy Jerome Powell's refusal to cut rates for fifth time since December video. Next report. Breaking GOP Virginia lawmaker doused in gasoline, set on fire in his office. Attacker identified and in custody. Next report. New Epstein prison video investigation uncovers irregularities. Cursor activity in orange object detected. Next report. Senator Bernie Moreno releases horrific photos of Cincinnati mob beating victim. Next report. Pelosi melts down when CNN's Jake Tapper brings up Trump's comments on her insider stock trading scandal video. Next report. DOJ files memorandum in case to unseal Epstein and Maxwell grand jury testimony in a look into the cases cited to justify their release. Next report. Reno casino shooter identified after deadly attack leaves 3 dead, multiple injured. Next report. Trump administration warns UK's censorship-mad PM Starmer not to threaten US tech companies with his Online Safety Act. Superhighway Report. Radioactive wasp nest discovered near South Carolina nuclear weapon facility. Next report. Breaking update: wife of man arrested for setting Virginia lawmaker on fire filed for divorce 2 weeks ago. Next report. New Kamala Harris rules out run for California governor, opening the door for a third run at the presidency. Next report. 8.8 magnitude earthquake sparks volcanic eruption in Russia. Next report. Sick ex-girlfriend of accused Delta pilot also arrested in child sex abuse case of her own daughter. Next report. Lawyers, lies and deleted tweets: the Russia hoax House of Cards is collapsing video. Next report. ICE takes down hundreds of illegal alien child predators and arrests illegal hired as police officer. Next report. US slaps tyrant Brazilian Supreme Court Justice Moraes with sanctions under Magnitsky Law. Next report. Watch Trump calls for investigation into Nancy Pelosi's insider stock trading. Pelosi became rich by having inside information, she ought to be investigated. Next report. Sean Diddy's Combs conviction is racist and sexist, say disgraced rapper's lawyers on yet another legal filing trying to release him on bail pending sentencing. Next report. Breaking: Kash Patel finds thousands of Russia hoax documents in burn bags in secret room. Next report. Elon Musk's America Party looks like an empty threat as no formal paperwork has been filed. Next report. Wipe out high interest until 2027. Next report. United States Trade Representative Jamieson Greer described Washington's latest trade deal with South Korea as a clear success of President Donald Trump's approach. Next report. Samsung Electronics said its operating profit in the second quarter of 2025 dropped by 55.2% compared to the same time period a year ago, reaching $4.7 trillion, $13.37 billion. Next report. The seasonally adjusted industrial production index in Japan observed a monthly increase of 1.7% to land at 102.9 in June, beating expectations. Compared to the same month in 2024. Next report. Retail trade in Japan rose by 1% in June compared to the previous month and landed at 13 trillion yen $87 billion, according to a report released on Thursday by the country's Ministry of Economy. Next report. South Korean Defense Minister Ahn Jae-bak pictured right and United States Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth pictured left held their first phone call since Ahn took office. SHWY Report. Flights to areas affected by the recent earthquake off Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula were delayed or cancelled, according to local media. A flight from Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky to Severokuralsk. Next report. United States President Donald Trump announced a new trade agreement between the US and South Korea. The deal includes $350 billion in US-controlled investments and $100 billion in energy purchases. Next report. United States President Donald Trump accused the Democratic Party of sabotage over a blocked review of Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi's stock trades over the last 25 years. Next report. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said on Wednesday that his government plans to recognize the State of Palestine at the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly UNGA in September. Next report. Brown University announced Wednesday that it has reached a voluntary agreement with the federal government to reinstate payments for active federally sponsored health and medical research grants. Next report. United States President Donald Trump said on Wednesday that he reached a trade deal with Pakistan, adding that he will meet with South Korea's trade delegation this afternoon to hear their offer. Next report. Meta Platforms surged 11% in after-hours trading on Wednesday after reporting stronger-than-expected results in the second quarter of 2025. The tech giant said its earnings per share rose 38% year-over. Next report. eBay Inc. reported on Wednesday that its revenue in the second quarter of fiscal 2025 went up 6% when compared to the same time period in 2024, reaching $2.7 billion. Next report. Robinhood Markets Inc. announced on Wednesday that its revenue in the second quarter of the fiscal year 2025 saw an annual rise of 45% to reach $989 million. A part of 24/7 Multimedia Incorporated, the SHWY Report may earn commissions from links in this report. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.